Now, that NBC News poll released over the weekend shows it's a very tight race for the White House. News Channel 2's Ben Kinney spoke to a local expert on polls about what it all means.
With just under a month until Election Day, a new NBC News poll shows the race for the White House could not be any closer. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Trump tied. The former president gained 4% from September to October. How did he close the gap? And what could be the deciding factors in the race for the White House? I turned to national pollster John Zogby to find the answer. Zogby, who recently released a new book about how to read polls, says that it's important to understand that just because it's tied now doesn't mean the race will be on November 5th.
What people really need to do is look at the details of the poll. Is Harris doing what she needs to do among certain groups? Same with Trump. Is he doing what he needs to do among certain groups?
One of those groups is genders. Sunday's poll shows a 30-point gap between male and female voters. The former president leading male voters by 16, the vice president leading over women with 14.
What you see is that Trump is overperforming amongst young black men. And of course, Harris is performing extremely well among young white women. And so these are groups that we're going to look at because in both instances, there's still a high undecided. And they're going to tip the balance.
Some of the key factors that could drive voters' decision: immigration, abortion, the conflict in the Middle East as well. The biggest issue, though, is the economy.
People are going to wake up whenever it is the day that they vote, before or election day itself. And either inflation is baked into their system and now there's war. And they're going to say, look, things can't get much worse. Or they're going to wake up in the morning and say, look, reproductive rights, look at the weather patterns and climate change, look at the war in Gaza. Things are not going well.
Zogby expects the race to remain close. In fact, he says there's a good chance the winner may not be known for a few days after Election Day. Reporting in Utica, Ben Kinney, News Channel 2.